Well, hey there, Clever Name fans. Yes, I sound really congested because I just got done using the poor man's dustless blasting kit from Amazon. It just goes on the tip of your pressure washer, sucks aggregate or media, whatever you want to call it. I used Black Beauty, although I probably just could have gotten away with play sand to do my winter wheels. And the one thing that I'll tell you about this little setup here is it sucks through the media. I used 50 pounds doing 3 of these 17-inch wheels. I could have probably used a little bit less, but there's no way I was getting through all 4 wheels with that. In fact, this one is some obvious spots where I just didn't get very well. But it leaves a nice sandblasted texture on aluminum. Obviously, I'm going to knock that down a little bit because it's going to be a little too rough for the wheel paint that I'm just going to put on it. But yeah, it turns out that I have to drive the Trailblazer SS through the winter. And these Nitto tires that are on here are not going to cut it in a Northeast Ohio winter. So I picked up some cheap wheels, and I thought decent tires. See, this one looks pretty decent. They're Goodyear Forterra HLs. And I thought, well, these would be good enough to get me through the winter time. But there's 2 more tires that are just basically shot. And they weren't that much money. I got the wheels. They even gave me the center caps, which I've already painted up here, and even lug nuts. And these came off of a 17 or 18 Trailblazer. They're pretty ugly, and they were all chipped up and everything too, so I decided I was just going to blast them. And then give them a quick coat of VHT wheel paint. But let me show you what I'm going to do for tires, because the idea then, I thought, well, I'll just get 2 more of these Goodyears to match, because these are pretty decent. Hopefully these aren't worn too much where it's going to make a difference with the 4-wheel drive system and the Trailblazer. But I found out that these Forterra HLs are going to cost me like 160 something bucks a piece. That was the best price I could get. They didn't have them in stock at that price. They were going to have to bring them in, but I think 160 was the best price I could get. So what we did is we went to our favorite Walmart nearby and picked up these Dextero all-terrain tires, 245, 65, 17, which is the same as the Forterras here. Oh, actually, this one's kind of painted already. I forgot to show you that one. And these were $100 a piece. So really, $80 more than I was going to have to spend for 2 tires. I end up getting all 4, and it's a much more aggressive tire, obviously, than these guys. You can see what little tread these guys have left in the center. I mean, there's almost nothing. So they weren't going to make it. But gosh, for that kind of money, I'll take a chance. And I thought, it's another tire made in China or something like that. But Dextero is a company out of Singapore, and they make these tires in South Carolina. It's exactly the opposite of every other tire company you have. They're all American companies make tires in Singapore, but these made in the USA. And they even kind of look cool. DAT1, whatever that means. And the Dextero name is not gigantic, so it's not that ugly. But, I mean, these look like pretty decent tires. They got a decent tread on them. We're going to try them out and see what they see what they do. I mean, again, they're just winter tires, but we're going to try them out. I mean, what the hell? For the money, I don't think you can beat them. From what I was reading, before prices started going crazy, you could get these things for like 75 or 60 bucks a piece at Walmart. This price apparently has just went up right before I was starting to buy them or looking to buy them. But yeah, I mean, what the hell? Give it a shot. I do need to find a couple of warmer days to. This was my test wheel, and it looks okay. I also tested the center caps on them. I hit them in flat black and then put a clear over them because I didn't like them that much. But for some reason, the VHT paint, wheel paint that I've got here, does not like its own clear coat. It says put it right over top. I've done this 3 times on this wheel. Let it dry, did it in warm conditions, and every time I put the clear on, it makes the base coat peel up. So I've given up on the clear coat. Like I said, I just did the center emblems on the center caps, and those were actually, I think, Rust-Oleum. Yeah, I think it was just a Rust-Oleum, and that didn't peel up, but the more expensive VHT wheel paint certainly did. So, again, they're just winter tires. I just want them to look kind of cool. We'll see. I think during the wintertime sometime, I think what we're going to do to the SS wheels that we stripped all the clear coat off of earlier in the year, I think what I'm going to do is when I've got them off, I'm going to clean the inside of those wheels too, and make them look, I don't think I'm going to polish them necessarily, but I am going to clean them up so that they don't just look all nasty and dark on the inside. I'll do that and then have them, obviously I have to pull the wheel weights off, but I'll do I'll have them balanced then before I put them back on the truck. And then I'm still trying to figure out what to do with center caps. These center caps do not polish up. I've tried and you just can't make them look pretty. So I'm going to see if anybody's got any ideas. I don't think the ones from the Camaro SS fit, but if anybody has any ideas, I'm open to hearing them, because I don't know what else to do with these. I suppose I could, sand them down real good and then paint them with that mirror finish paint, but I've never messed with that stuff, and although it would make a cool video, we'll see. I don't want to screw them up. But hopefully in the next few days when it's warm, we'll throw some paint on these things, and you can see how they look. This one obviously is the last one I need to sand, because again, that's just a little too rough. But thanks for watching another short Clever Name Garage video. And like and subscribe and all that stuff. We'll have some more important and fun stuff coming up soon. We are working on a bunch of different projects, so as soon as I can get all those videos edited and finished up, we'll put those up too. Thanks for watching.